Hi everybody, it's Lynn from Lynn's Crafts Designs. Let's do another set. This is a tiny little scrap that we had left. These are from the embossing powder. I'll link above the embossing powder series. Excuse me, y'all. This one is with the Lapis Lazuli blue. These are all the Judykins mixes. And that right there is about what the original stone looked like. Although now that these have set for a couple of months, they have a lot more color. Okay. Let's roll this. Just a little bit so it'll fit through my pasta machine. Let's go a little thinner. Now on my pasta machine, this is a 3. 1 is the thickest, so this is on a 3. Now this is hardly enough to make anything. So let's just now again, it's not gonna cut cleanly because it has so much glitter, but that's okay. It makes it sparkly. Alright. Okay, just that simple. We'll put a pilot hole. And a pilot hole. Okay. And we'll call those ready to bake after I trim just a sliver. Yeah, there we go. Alright. This scrap right here, I'll just roll into a bead. Okay, I don't know why I didn't pull these out sooner. This is the stone that I baked from that mix. The Lapis Lazuli. Okay, and here's the pieces out of the oven. Okay, now these are really thin. I may have rolled that out on a 3. But remember, this is the one that we had very little left to work with. Okay, so here's how the beads turned out. Once again, I'm thinking my oven is over baking. So before I bake again, I'll have to check that. What do you think? Overbaked? I do. I'm gonna put some UV resin on these. And turn these into earrings. I'm just going to UV the top side on camera. Then I'll show you the rest of it. This is just a silicone tool. This is just my glasses. Go around the hole first. In an attempt for it not to go in, but if it does, it's no big deal. Okay, boy, those were easy. Okay. And okay. Okay, now here they are. This one's going to be so much shorter. The earrings. Oh my goodness, if I can just hold on to them. Really pretty. They have such a nice dangle weight. They would not be heavy at all on your ears, but they would hang and dangle perfectly. They're so pretty. And when the light shines behind them, I'm sorry, I know you can't see that. When the light shines behind them, oh my goodness. They're so pretty. I know these are just not showing up in the light right. Okay, these are the Lapis Lazuli Judikins Embossing Powder. Now remember, this was the stone we made in the original video. These are the 2 beads that we had left over as the scrap. Now, look how much darker those turned out. I did figure out what was going on. It wasn't that my oven was baking too hot. It was that the beads were setting down close to the bottom of my Pyrex dish, and they were getting too hot. So I needed a new layer of polyfill. And maybe I'll try to show you that. Alright? So lay these down where you can really tell the difference. These are literally from the same mix. Okay? Now these look darker just because they're super thin and they have UV resin on both sides. Okay. That's why they look just a tad darker than that one. Okay. Now, I've got an Amazon shop that I get a little bit of kickback from if you order anything through that link. Now, the embossing powders, while you may find a random listing, most of these Judikins colors either have been discontinued or they're really difficult to find. So I will admit that. But there are alternatives. The Wow embossing powder, which I don't have any of their embossing powders. And do I wish I did? You bet ya. They've got all sorts of color combinations. Like the stone look. It's endless. I could spend a fortune on their site. They do have a European and an American site. Ranger is another good alternative, although they are limited on the colors that they carry. I do have Lindy Stamp Gang. They do my embossing powder. Lots and lots of alternatives when it comes to embossing powder. Trust me, I could go on and on. I'm really liking these. Okay. All the rest of my social media links are listed below. Blueberry Beads, I've listed their link below. That's where I buy all of my polymer clay. An online polymer clay seller will always have fresher clay than your local craft store. Sorry to say that, but that's the truth. Now, Sculpey, you can order their stuff right off their website and get the freshest clay you could possibly get, the freshest Sculpey. But Blueberry Beads is a great alternative. They carry Cernit, they carry Sculpey brand, they carry, I believe, Fimo brand. Lots and lots of choices. Okay. This was another one in that line of embossing powder mixes. We're getting close to the bottom now. I'm super excited about that. I would say so we can get on to something else, but trust me, I'll get on to something else and spread these out a little bit. Okay? Thank y'all so much for watching and for being my subscribers. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm sorry. I don't talk to y'all enough, and I do realize that. Okay? So, once again, please like, share, and subscribe. Like all the videos you watch. Unless you really don't like them. Likes helps everybody. It helps the channel grow. If you're interested in helping to grow my channel, subscribe and like. Bye for now.